Alright, so it's not as cool as yours, but that's my ringtone. And as you can tell, huge Zelda fan. This is my video response to JoshJepson's video about Zelda, and I'm going to speak a little quickly because the battery on my camera is almost dead and I cannot find my charger. I am a big fan of top-down Zelda games. My first game was also Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color, and I loved it, and I have replayed it many times, as recently as like 3 months ago, I think, was the last time I played through it, and I like it a lot. I quickly became a fan of Zelda through that game and through my friend owning Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. We played through it, and I've played just about every Zelda game with the exception of Zelda 2. I think that's the only one I haven't played. And the top-down Zelda ones are some of my favorite. Minish Cap is also one of my favorite games, and Link's Awakening is brilliant. But I'm also a big fan of the 3D ones. Skyward Sword was a new game that brought a whole new aspect of gaming to me. It was the first game I played that I actually really cared for the NPCs. There were people in the game that wasn't me or the person I was directly trying to save that I cared about. The other citizens of Skyloft I was genuinely concerned for some stupid reason. It immersed me into the game very well. But Majora's Mask will probably always hold the spot as one of my favorites. Unless we're talking just about the music, that would have to be Wind Waker. So when they announced this new Zelda game for the 3DS, I was very excited by it, but I have been disappointed by the DS titles so far. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, both very good games, but the controls on it I've always been a little iffy about. You always attack by sliding with your stylus, and that has just been awkward to me. I've never thoroughly enjoyed that. And Nintendo has the habit of coming up with a feature and then running with it too far, just a little too far. And those two Zelda titles were definitely a habit of that. Now, I'm not a person who's against change and new things. I like when they try new things. In fact, this new aspect of Link turning into paper, or 2D, or whatever it's supposed to be, and sliding along the wall to reach new areas, to slide through walls, kind of reminds me of Paper Mario a little bit. So it's not 100% new, but it's very new to Zelda. And I think it will add a lot to the game. I don't have a big opinion on it yet because I haven't obviously played it, and I haven't seen much besides what, they showed at the Nintendo Direct and what else has been leaked since then, which I don't even know what that is. I just, kind of Google Link to the Past 2 and see what pops up and watch the videos and look at the pictures, because I don't have time to do all that in-depth research. And I'm looking forward to playing this game and to seeing what that is like. I don't know anything about the controls of this game. I'm just hoping that the stylus sliding thing is not a part of it. The other thing about the Zelda series that I've been disappointed with in the past, ever since the DS titles, is the phantom areas where you're safe if you're in the safe zones, and then if you're not, they can all of a sudden smell your blood and they come out and they kill you in one hit, and that's it. You can't hit them, you can't do much. You can stun them with bombs sometimes, but I hated that part of Phantom Hourglass, and I was highly disappointed when it came back in Spirit Tracks. So much, in fact, that I haven't actually completed Spirit Tracks yet because I just don't want to do it. I hate that part of the game so much that I just don't want to do it. It doesn't bring me joy. It's not seen as challenging. It's just seen as frustrating. Mm-hmm. And when they combined that with the aspects of the bug hunting thing from Twilight Princess and threw it together to make the Silent Realms and Skyward Sword, I was very disappointed with that as well. But I'm optimistic. Zelda always leaves me with a smile, whether it's in its bright graphics, its beautiful music, or its ability to tell a story so well that you find yourself immersed in it without even trying. They always manage to maintain the #1 spot on my list of favorite video game series of all times. So that's kind of my little feedback there. I chose to do a video style instead of leaving a response because you're limited in your characters of a response, and you're also, I feel like there's a lot lost in translation in text, which is why I'd rather make a video where you can hear my voice, hear my inflection, and hear what it is that I'm actually saying and doing, and so you can also see my sexy face. So, a little bit of shameless plug here. This video is strictly for JoshJepson's video response, which if you haven't seen, I would go check that out here. And if you want to see my other channel, which is Let's J's, where I do Let's Plays, you can go ahead and click the link, and that'll take you right over to my other channel where you can see me. Currently, I'm playing through Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, another game from my childhood that I thoroughly enjoy, as well as doing Portal 2 co-op with my brother, a game neither one of us have played before. So that's the end of the shameless plug. Anyway, thank you for tuning in and watching this little video response thing, and hope you all have a nice day.